Hi, and welcome to my New Year's reading. What's going to be there for you in this new year? And this is going to be a pick a word reading. And the first word is flow. The second is life. And the third is eternity. Thank you and see you for your reading. Hello and welcome to my New Year's reading. What's coming up for you in the new year and the coming new year? And I start with group 1 who picked the word flow. I saw immediately like a little corner in green, and it's like very flashy green light that's coming out. It's very sharp in the space. So another picture, please. And on the ground like a hole, but quadratic. And from the hole there's light coming out of the hole, but the hole itself, it is black. And what's please the connection to the first picture with this corner, this green light flash corner? I see now a growing movement from the bottom up into the sky. Like something's growing, slowly but steady. And what is the flashlight corner doing in there? I still didn't understand. I now see like a fog, like a movement here, but it's more like out there, like the atmosphere, foggy movement. And still I didn't get the corner. Could you send me a word, please, for the corner? Yeah, it's like a photography. A photography of something or someone. or maybe you're an artist, a photographer, and this picture is going to be it's going to burst what you've been doing so far. I'm seeing something like this about this flashlight corner. Or something else is happening in your life that's going to be like a huge, it's going to have a huge impact on the world. It's coming from you and it's going into the world. You create something. Thank you, finally it gets clearer. You create something for a world. You're something like a creator. You have something to give to the world. And maybe you've been giving and nothing has been really wow, that everybody says, wow, he or she is doing such a big impact into the world with what she or he is giving. And I see this year you will have this impact. Your work, what you've been working so long for, will have an impact. And yeah, it will shine bright into the world, into the dark, like a green light. It's been seen even in the dark. It's been seen everywhere. It will be seen. And because it's so strong light, strong green light. And yeah, this has been growing and been built up for you for a long time. But there's another energy in this upbuilded tree. It's more like a cactus, but yeah, a very huge one, without sticks, without little sticks. Yeah, and to me this is an energy of steadiness, of you did this, you built this up for a long time. Maybe even your family, your ancestors were building this up, this construct. And it's very strong. It's strong and it's there for you. And it's very, you can use it. You can use it for many things. I'm sorry. And it's very movable, but still strong and not chaotic and fast. It's moving slowly, but you can move it which direction you want it, and it's strong. And this, I feel, has been the foundation for your impact that you will have this year. The steady thing that has been worked on for a long time. And steadiness and routine. Yeah. And then we have this hole where this light comes through. And now I get again the word flow that you've been choosing. And I feel this is more and more the life force, the energy that is everything, and us, and all your projects. And this is coming more and more out into your space, into your world, more and more clearly. And I think you will, during this year, perceive it almost all the time. You will not one moment anymore be without this consciousness about this life energy that is everywhere and comes through every little space where it can come through like light, through little holes. And it lightens up your space, this energy that is everything. Yeah, and then finally we had this flowing movement, sorry, this foggy atmosphere. And this has been more like a mood on you, a mood on... We all know this, you know, we are not always clear. And then we have something like a moody, foggy dust around us. And this was constantly moving. This was moving and like smoke, but more violet. Yeah, it was violet and red, maybe a bit red, but smoky and gray. And was just moving. And I feel this smoke has been so flowing and floating. But it's been always there, so it's been constant. What does it mean, please, this smoke? I need clarification. Now I see like a flower, like a sunflower, and it's like a sun. It's like a little sun. It's like a flower, but a real little sun with long rays of sun and very clear yellow. Yes, and maybe the message is that you had sometimes this kind of fog around you and this kind of, maybe thoughts or feelings. It's more like feelings that are there around and that make that you are not completely clear. And I feel in the new year this sunflower is growing and bringing its rays of sun everywhere and enlightens your life everywhere. Yeah, and now I see a clear, very clear blue sky with some white clouds, happy white clouds. Yeah, thank you, group one. Okay, now let's go to group two, and you pick the word life. Let's see what comes through for group two. Yeah, immediately. What a picture. Like from here, like a light rain, but white light rain is coming up from here. Yeah, over your head, into your head. And from the ground I had another hole, and a simple single ray of light in the middle of this hole, going up, meeting this light rain. And it feels like this white light is something angelic, some angelic energies. So in my perception, we are everything, and we are as well the angels, or what is called angels, those high clear energies. And we have them all within us, or we have all the possibility to embody them or to connect to them. So, and I feel those high, clear light energies are coming very much in for you now. Could be an energy of the higher self as well, but to me it was more, even more bliss. It came even with an singing sound, yeah, this energy. And yeah, what was important that this is, I feel, the reason why you picked the word life. The important thing was this ray of light coming from the black hole on the ground up into this angelic rain. So you are creating this year this bridge between those high angelic realms and those dark, not evil, not at all evil, but dark whole energies, maybe shadow energies. And you are creating this bridge between those energies in this new upcoming year. And that's why you choose life. Because this is life. This is our purpose finally. To be the bridge here between those black and white energies. Whatever they mean. But I don't mean at all this black as evil. It's been just, this black hole's been just so dense, no light at all. And yeah, and very, but at the same time very warm, kind of warm, and yeah. So very possible to give out a lot of life. Through this ray of light that's coming out. Yeah. And you now in this new year will create a lot of life. You will create a lot of life. With those both existential energies that you have. The highest angelic energies and the darkest earth energies, maybe. Coming from the middle of the earth. And you're the bridge between. Very beautiful. Is there another message for this group of life? Is there an idea what they will create? I see just like many yellow little ochre waves here in the middle. It feels peaceful. It feels peaceful. I think you are creating peace. You are creating peace. While being the bridge between those poles, those good poles, not bad and good or evil and good. They are both good and they are just black and white poles. And from those poles you're creating peace. Peaceful waves. Thank you, group 2. And let's see now what comes through for group 3, the group of eternity. Yes, the first thing I see is like the surface of a planet, and there's light coming up behind this planet's surface. And yeah, we are definitely in space here. We are somewhere on some planet. It doesn't look like Earth. I don't know where it is. It's dark, but it's friendly energy. Yeah, now there are some rays of light coming here, but they are kind of blue. And yeah, maybe this is something like an UFO coming here. It's only light, like laser lights, little structure of light, but it's coming in here into the picture on this planet that I don't know how it is called. And here now, on this planet, I see like a structure that built itself up like this, with little things, it's like wooden, it's like wood, yeah. It's pale gray blue, and it's coming up like this. Yeah. Something is building up itself. A construct. Maybe 3 meters its size. What is it? What is it? I'm in a funny world now. It's funny. It's the atmosphere here is very serious. Yeah, but it's funny to me to observe it. But I've never been in a place like this. Yeah. But the energy is very serious. And very conscious and very clear. Space, it's space. And this thing that's been created looks more, even if the rest of the atmosphere is very serious, but I don't know who has created this thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, it created itself, but I don't know what for. But it's very structured, and still it looks like an artwork. It looks like a skeleton of a whale or something. Yeah, this huge. So what is this thing, this sculpture about? Yeah, and I feel this sculpture is the only thing that seems to come from Earth here. The rest is very space, out of space. But the sculpture is something we have. It's wooden, and it's warm, kind of warm, and you can touch it, and it's the feeling is like wood, but used wood. It's kind of used, it's kind of old, it's kind of, it has seen a lot of rain and sun, things like this. Even if it just used itself now, but it seems like it has been there for a long time, like, I don't know, some years. in the rain, in the sun, and even if outside or around it there's no sun and no rain, there's nothing, there's space. And this planet, very straight planet, and black, and just some light coming up behind, and this alien lights up here, and then this thing. So what's the connection between this earthly thing, sculpture, and the rest? Yeah, to me it feels like this light up here, this alien light, blue light, it has a connection to this sculpture. Maybe it built this sculpture. Did it build the sculpture? No, the sculpture built itself, but with the influence of this alien light. This alien light has been here to give the ideas, maybe, to build, or the impulse that this sculpture could build itself down here. So what I feel the thing is that, yeah, in my eyes, I explain it again, we are everything there is. We have all parts of everything there is within us. And it's just about to where we put our focus. That are we? And that are we living? And it feels like you group, you have your focus, and maybe already for many lifetimes, on this connection to your alien influence. And this is a good influence. They seem to be very intelligent and kind, neutral. And with this influence, you are building things here. You're making art maybe. And your art is influenced from those, very far away for us here, energies, and very different of us. And that's how you bring, and this year as well, I feel you're doing this already for a long time, for lifetimes, and even in this lifetime already some years. And you're bringing with your work, with your art, something new on this earth, a new perception, a new kind of seeing things, a new, you're bringing new horizons. You're opening those horizons for something new. And you are like a visionary. And you're very clear and very connected to some space that is far away. And very connected to, not some space, but a lot of space just around you, very far. You can go very far with your energy, very far out into eternity, out into space. And your challenge, I feel, could be here on Earth to not feel, because you're feeling to be so much out in space and in eternity. You feel only eternity. You don't feel anymore time and what we have here on Earth. Time and those cycles and everything. You're so out there always, just creating from there. And that's what you keep doing. And I wanted to say your challenge is maybe to be here on Earth with others, because it seems to be very lonely here in this space. But you don't feel lonely, you just feel it feels, I don't know if it's you, the space, but the space feels just good. There's no lag or something, no. It's just eternity. And space and consciousness and very open. Yes. And I thought your challenge may be to be here with other people on Earth. But I don't see that this is missing so much for you, within this space. And then this sculpture looks a bit used and old and so many cycles have been gone over it. So it looks like it is made here on Earth, yes. But with this space around. And if you want to be here on Earth, you could renew it. Because we have those cycles that make it used, your sculpture, your creation, that make it look used. And you may have to renew it or build something new with it or around it. Or enlarge it. It doesn't feel that it is a problem that this sculpture looks used. There's no problem with this. But you could consider that here on Earth we have those cycles. We are not in space where everything is Okay, thank you. And now, finally, for you, I see just the sun. I see the sun coming through. The sun. And this is, in this space, it has not the same power like on Earth. This is funny. But it comes still through. And you're loving the sun. But it doesn't have the same power like for us in our earth world. It doesn't have the same heat. And I personally, I love the sun. I love it. I just could be there and bathe myself in its heat for so long. Okay, I'm gonna let you go with this open ending. Thank you, group 3. Thank you, audio groups. It's been so good to do this again after a quite long time. Last, it's been in summer, in August. Yeah, thank you. Enjoy your day. And your new year.